Welcome to a course on the Metasploit framework. This short guide will help you understand the framework and its applications and teach you how to use it expertly for day-to-day penetration testing. You can think of Metasploit in terms of a programming framework like .NET or Java. The framework runs on both the Linux and Windows operating systems, and you can download it for free from www.metasploit.com. The framework comes pre-installed with a number of Linux distributions. The most popular Linux distribution, which has the full Metasploit installed, as well as a range of additional tools that will be touched upon later in the course, is Backtrack. We'll be using the second revision of the 5th version of the distribution, Backtrack 5R2. Metasploit's functionality doesn't vary, however, regardless of the used environment. We mentioned that Metasploit can be compared to programming frameworks such as the .NET framework. Originally, it was designed and developed by a small group of developers. Now, the project is being managed on the open source principle. Try to think and see what the biggest strength of the Java or .NET framework is. They make running certain routine tasks and operations easier. In their case, they can help you write various applications. A framework that has been designed as a tester's tool for streamlining detection of system bugs and security vulnerabilities should work to help you run penetration tests. So how can Java or .NET reduce developers' workload or make their life easier? This is mainly due to libraries that are present in the frameworks. Instead of relying on manual force to perform a task, which is akin to rediscovering the wheel, you have a pre-made library at your disposal that only needs to be called. An equivalent to a library is a module in the Metasploit framework. You have hopefully picked up two key facts from above. First, Metasploit is an entire framework. Originally developed by a small group of developers, it has since transformed into an open source project. What makes Metasploit really stand out is that it contains over 1,000 different modules for automating tasks. Java or .NET have classes that can allow you, for example, to set up a network connection with an FTP server, download a file, create a file, draw forms, or handle keyboard events, handle interactions with users, and so on. Metasploit modules facilitate running a complete penetration test. Since the number of modules is enormous, it means that they are the Metasploit component that is being developed the fastest. Anyone can write their own module and register it as the basic exploit module that is launched directly at a Metasploit start, or as an auxiliary module. We'll go through the steps of loading an auxiliary module later in the presentation. Metasploit's biggest strength is the open community that creates and revises modules. You'll have to learn how to manage and move between the modules. This will be the focus of the presentations that'll follow. Managing and arranging modules will simplify the search for a relevant module. Modules can be divided into categories by their functionalities, much like libraries or classes are divided into namespaces by functionalities.